me just record it. So last meeting, our recording was interrupted. So I decided not to put it there. So to upload to our later site. Anyway, there's an equivalent session for the other section. I've uploaded 2 sessions there, which discusses the same set of topics. Okay. So kindly watch that video there if you'd like to review the set of topics. So last meeting, we discussed number systems, and we had this. I presented an example on conversion of positive numbers, both involving floating point and fixed point numbers. Okay, you have an exercise to do. Okay, this is the practice exercise on binary numbers, conversion for both fixed point and floating point. This is ungraded. Okay, but this is just a practice test, which will be used later when we do an actual test, because we will have a second formative test maybe 2 to 3 weeks from now. Okay, which will involve all Boolean arithmetic, including subtraction. You follow? You follow? No. So there's an exercise. I'd like you to do this yourself. No. Okay. Practice the exercise. This. No. Okay. The first question, for example, you do this. You upload. Anyway, you are supposed to upload your solution in Excel. Okay. You follow the whole worksheet, not just individual items per worksheet. No. One sheet may be for one number, but the whole file should be submitted. Okay. Convert this to floating point representation. Okay. Mantissa, 4-bit Mantissa and 4-bit exponent and 4-bit Mantissa. You follow? And then we will answer this anyway. No. Given the following decimal number, 10-bit floating point representation, 10 bits only, 4-bit exponent and 6-bit Mantissa. So 4-bit, 6-bit Mantissa. Convert this number into fixed point representation. You follow? Okay. So this is until September 7, which is next week. Okay, we will answer this next week. And then we have convert to the nearest fixed point binary. Fixed point. Find the answer. Okay. You do this yourself, okay? I'll give you one more example today. And then next meeting we will discuss these are 8 numbers, Next meeting we will discuss subtraction. Okay. Any questions so far? No. So we have an example here for our this one, 24.456. Okay. I'm going to give you an improvement in this. So manually, what we do is we divide. We convert the positive number, the integer, separately from the fraction. Okay, so we are going to convert 25 and we are going to convert 0.456. Do you follow? Everyone, any questions? I'm not going to do this by hand anymore, because I don't want to use my other camera. So anyway, how do we convert 25? We divide it by 2. The remainder is 1. Okay. 25 divided by 2 is 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. The remainder is 0. Do you follow? 6 divided by 2 is 3. The remainder is 0. And 3 divided by 2 is 1. The remainder is 1. Okay. Then 1 divided by 1 is 0. 1 divided 1 over 1 is 1. The remainder is 0. Okay. And then we stop there. Do you follow? And we move it upwards. Kasi wala na ito. 1 divided by 1, 1 divided by 2, by the way, is 0, remainder 1. So hanggang dito lang tayo. And we will remove this last. So we will have 11001, this one, okay? That's 25. Can we double check that? This is 1, 2, 4, 8. Okay. 8 plus 1, which will give us 9. 9 plus 16 gives us 25. Okay. Any questions so far? And then we convert the 0.456. To do this, instead of using division, we will use multiplication, and we will save, instead of saving the remainder, we will save the integer part of the multiplication, okay, the product. Okay. So 0.456 times 2, that it's 0.912. So the integer part is 0. Record this. Okay, and then 0.912 is divided times 2 is 1.824. There's a 1 here, so we record the 1. 0.824 times 2 is 1.648. There's a 1 here. We record this. And then 0.648 times 2 is 1.296. We record the 1. 0.296 times 2 is 0.0592. Okay, you follow? And then we record the 0, and then 0.592 times 2 is 1.184. Now we stop here because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are on the 6th decimal place, or other binary place. Okay, and then we move this, by the way, up upwards. Okay, 0, 1, no, downwards. No. Okay, can we check that? Can we check that? This is a 1/2. This is a 1/2. This is a 1/4. Okay, sorry. Let's format this. Two decimal place. This is 1/4. This is this divided by this. Okay, actually that's 1.125. Okay, I'm just going to check this. Let's format this to 4 binary places. So yeah. Once I will just copy this. Okay, and then we'll sum. This is a 0 now. We'll sum this. Okay. 0.25. Now we'll copy this. That's why now. Okay, and then we'll sum. Equals that. And I'm trying to check if I have the correct answer. Okay, then I'll sum this. 4.4531. Okay. Okay, this is not an exact conversion because we stop at the 6th binary place, but this is the closest we have if we stop at the 6th binary place. Okay. Any questions so far? No. So we do it this way. No, hindi the other way. This one we arrange the other way. No. So we have 0. This is 11001. This is normal number 011101. Do you follow? So our final answer will be this. Any questions so far? No. So for this, we change the order. For the binary place, we do not change the order. Okay. Any questions so far? No. 1.3871. This is the last example. So we will have 138 divided by 2 is 69. Remainder 0. 69 divided by 2 is 34. This is just a formula, no? Continuously divide. This equals this divided by 2, no? Okay. And we know the remainder is 1 because the result is even or odd. If the result is odd, there's a remainder. The result is even, there's no remainder. Okay. Any questions so far? No? So 34 divided by 2 is 7. What is this? This is 34. That's 17, right? So this is a 0. 17 divided by 2, it's an odd, so there's a remainder. 16 divided by 0, and then it becomes like that. No, we stop when there's a 0. So, and we reverse the order. So we'll have 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Do you follow? No, we reverse the order going up. But here on the decimal part, rather on the fractional part, we do not reverse the order. No, and we have made a mistake in there. No. Yes, pag decimal we multiply. Okay. Pag integer we divide. Okay. So 3.71 times 2 will just equal. This is just a formula. Okay. 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 And then we will get the no the decimal part. So that's why there's a 1 minus this. Okay. So 0.74, the integer part is 0. Okay. And then 0.742 divided by 2 is 1 times 2 rather. So we'll have this as 1. So we'll take 4.84 times 2 is 0.096 to 0 because the integer part is a 0. We continue multiplying until we reach 0, but in this case we don't reach 0, so therefore we just stop at the 6th binary place. Okay, asombrado. Pag binary point, we multiply by 2. Pag integer, we divide by 2. Okay? And then when we divide, we record the remainder. And then when we multiply, we record the integer part. So our answer will be 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. This is the first method. No? Why is this? Is 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. Okay? Do you follow? No? Any questions so far? Now, there's an easier way. It's called pick, mark, and subtract. No? 24, 4, 5, 5, 6. I'm going to make an improvement on this anyway. No? Kasi the problem with this, okay, sorry. Ito, no? 24, 5, 6. This is called pick, mark, and subtract. Okay? So, we lay down the binary series. Going to the left and going to the right. Okay? So, this is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32. 32 times 2 is 64. Okay, but we are more than, no? We only need until 16 because our value is 2456. 0.456. Okay, okay. This is the second method. This is the method which I'd like you to use, no? So, there's a question. Ang binary, sir, mag-start sa bottom. Ang integer will start at the bottom, yes. And for the decimal, we start at the top. That's correct. But if you don't, I'm sorry. If you don't want to have such an hassle like that, no? You can use this method, okay? This is the preferred method. Now, in our quizzes, we use this because we can use this easily in Excel. In fact, we are going to improve this so that we'll have a shorter worksheet. Okay. Buga. Okay. Anong nangyayari doon? Ito, no? You follow? We use this method. This is called pick, mark, and subtract. Okay. In this case, we don't have to worry which direction we go. We just go from left to right. No? Left to right tayo, no other direction. We don't go back, we go and so on and so forth. No? So first, 25.456. What can we subtract? Let's erase this. What can we subtract from 25.456 that will so that the answer will be positive? We cannot subtract 64. We cannot subtract 32. Do you follow? Because they're bigger. So what do we subtract? Eloha, I'll take charge of your assignment. So we subtract 16. So we pick 16, okay? When we pick 16, the next thing to do is mark. Pick, mark, and subtract, okay? Then we have this, this is a subtract, no? Okay? Gawin na lang natin negative 16. Let me just erase this first. Okay. Sum. Mali. I auto sum this. 9, we have picked 16 and we subtract 16, this becomes 9.456. You follow? So what can we pick if we have 9.456? Anyone? Oh, it's obvious we can pick 8. People are still coming in. I'm going to check the attendance after this solution. So we can pick 8, we mark this as 8. Okay. So we subtract 8 now. The result is 1.456. You follow? So what can we subtract from 1.456? We cannot subtract 4 because it's bigger, nor 2, but 1 can be subtracted. So we mark this. We mark this as 1, and then we subtract minus 1. We have 4, 5, 6. Okay. Here is our binary point. Can we subtract 0.5 from 4.56? 0.456? No. Right? Because 0.5 is bigger. So we mark this as 0. And then we can subtract this. So we'll subtract 0.25. Okay, in sum. You have 206. Okay, 206. What can we subtract next? Okay, we can subtract this because this is smaller. So we have minus 0.125. Subtract. Okay, 0.81. 0.081. Can we subtract this? Yes, because this is smaller. So mark this as 1. So we subtract minus 0.0621. Okay. 189. So this is not 0189. We cannot subtract this because it's bigger. We can subtract this because this is smaller. So we end at here at this point because we are at the 6th binary place. So we minus 0.015625. Sum. This is very small already. So our answer will be, then we mark this as zeros. So our answer will be just do a concat, no? E52. Bakit ayaw mag-concat? Concatenate. Concatenate. Ayaw mag-ano, no? Okay. Ayaw. What's wrong with this? This is an old, ano kasi? Anyway, I'll just record the answer. 1. This is an old Excel, no? 1, 0. Is there a 2? Did we subtract a 2? Wala, no? Kasi pagkatapos ng 9, subtracted 8, and then 1 na lang kaagad. So this is a 1, 1, 0, 0, 1 point. Because there's a point there. 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1. Mali ito, no? This is a 1. Okay. Diba? 1 yan. So let me compare with our previous answer. Okay. So yeah. Are they the same? Yes, they're the same. No? Do you follow? 138. This one. So this time, let me erase this. Okay. We'll convert this to a binary. What can we pick? We cannot pick 2, 5, 6. We can pick 1 to 8. So we'll subtract negative 1 to 8. And then this odd sum 10. So obviously, we cannot subtract a 64, a 32, a 60. We can subtract an 8. So it will make our life shorter, our solution shorter, life easier. No, 2.371. So we cannot subtract a 4, but we can subtract a 2. So we pick this. Okay. And then we auto sum. So 0.371. So therefore, this is now a 0. We cannot pick this. We also cannot pick this, but we can pick this now 1/4. So we'll pick this minus 25.25. Are you following me? No? This is recorded, no? So we auto sum this 0.121. Okay, so this is a 1 because we pick this. 1 to 1, we cannot subtract this because 1 to 1 is smaller than 1 to 5. Okay. Okay. Can we subtract this? Yes. Okay. So we'll have 0.0625 minus 0.0625. Okay. Maganda pag minus. Okay. So when we have 0.05, so we can subtract this also because it's 0.03. Minus 0.003125. Do an auto sum. 0.02. Yes, we can subtract this. So we have negative 0.015. 625. Okay, so we stop at this point because this is very small. Okay, so what's our final answer? We'll have 110.0101111. Okay, let me just change this. This is our final answer. 110. No, there's a 0 here. I'm sorry, no, because we don't have a 4. Did we have a 4? No. So this is a 1010. 1010. Do you follow? Did we have the correct answer? Let's check. Why did we have a 1 here? One zero 10. Let's check our answer now. 138. Now we still have 1. May isang 1 pa pala dito, no? Sorry, no? So this is a 0, 0, 0. Okay. So we'll have a kulang na isang 1 sa tatlong 0. 1, 2, 3. Do you follow? So now we have the correct answer from this. Okay. We have the same answer. 010110. 010111. Of course, the other 0 here is insignificant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Any questions so far? So we'll have to check the attendance of Eloha, Chavez. Anyone else? Eloha, Chavez, and Kabuga. Okay. Now, I'd like to do this again. No? Let me do this again. Okay. Because our formula is a little cumbersome. Medyo magulo yung ating formula. Eh. Okay. Let us convert. What did we convert? 24.456. Okay. Kasi as the value being converted gets larger, this will become longer. And sometimes we may run out of space, so we go back to the top, right? So we can simplify this by doing summation, okay? Let me do that. Let me just copy this anyway. No? Okay. Can you see my worksheet? Let's call this method 3. Okay, do you follow? Ito yung ating value. We'll put it there, okay? Mas maganda dito. Put it here, no? Okay? Do you follow? And we will sum whatever. We will make a sum of this, no? Whatever we place here, we multiply equals this times that. That's the actual value. Okay, so that we just copy this towards this here, no? So this is whatever value we place here times this. Okay, Mercado. Do you follow? So that we don't have to repeat the repeat whatever the sum or uh, difference we're going to compute, no? And then we are going to sum this, no? Equals sum. I'm going to upload this formula anyway, no? Summation of this. Okay, they follow. And now we will subtract this 2, no? 24 minus 0, because the sum of this, all this is still 0. It's equal to 24,456. Let me just no, highlight this. Okay. Method 3. Where did that go? Ito tayo sa 113016. We call this conversion, passive conversion method 3. Okay, this is now the third method. Okay, now you will see that this is easier. Okay, this is 24, 25, and 456. Okay? So what can we pick? We cannot pick 64. We cannot pick 32, right? We can pick 16. Once we pick 16, automatically, bakit hindi mo gano'n? Sorry. Control C, Control V. That's not where we mark. We mark it here. We pick 16 and we mark it here. So 16 times 1 is 16. Automatically, this becomes 25 minus 16. This is 9.456. We don't have to write a very long subtraction. We'll just keep track of this result. If this becomes 0, we stop. Do you follow? Do you get my point, everyone? Method 3 na tayo, no? Now, we have 16 here. Let me just enlarge this a little bit. We have 16. What can we have 9.456, right? What can we pick? We can pick 8. So we just pick 8. Okay, you follow? So the others will just the leading zeros will just disregard anyway. No? So the result is 1.456, which means that we cannot pick 4, so we mark this as 0. We cannot pick 2 because it's bigger. We mark this as 0. We can pick 1, right? We can pick 1 because we have 1.456. We pick 1. So we have 0.456 left. Okay? You follow? So if you have 4.56, we cannot pick 0.5 because it's bigger. We mark this as 0. But we can pick 0.25. We'll mark this as 1. So take note. This one becomes the result. Okay? They follow? 0.206 and 0.13 we can pick this. Okay? 0.81 we can still pick this because it's 0.06. Okay? 0.01. Can we pick this? Now, if we pick this, it becomes negative. Do you follow? So therefore, our sum becomes negative. So it indicates that we make a mistake. We have just made a mistake. So we change this to 0. Okay, can we pick this? Yes. Okay, we can pick this. Let's go back because our previous sum is a 0.1. No, so like 0.0185. Now this is not the best. That's the actual value. Okay, they follow. Just extend this. We can pick this. So that's what. No, sorry, I made a mistake. No, excuse me a while. Now I'm having a call from the Department of Health. Okay, I'm sorry now. So anyway, do you follow? Yep. Do you follow, everyone? So this is a much easier way. We don't have to look, we just have to keep track of this. Okay. Now, let's do this using 1.3871. Okay. 138.371. So let's rename this 138. What's the value again? 138.371. Okay. 138.371. Okay. So what we'll do is that we'll just copy this. Okay. I'll upload this anyway now. Now we lack one more because it's 138. 0.371. We lack one more, one more column. This is 128. Okay. So remember the formula. We are going to have equals this times whatever is there above, no? And then we'll just copy this to the last. Okay. And then we will sum. You follow? And then we will subtract. We'll bold this. Do you follow? Okay. Before we will do the pick, mark, and subtract. Okay. Any questions so far? No? So we will not start a new topic after this because the next topic will be negative numbers. I just would like you to take note of this and use this as a solution to your practice exercise. Okay, everyone. Okay. So first, what can we pick? Anyone? What can we pick? 138.371. Anong pwede nating i-pick? Of course, 128. Okay. So when we pick 128, we are left with 3.371. Okay, so we'll mark this as 0 because this is 0. Now, can we pick 8? Yes. Okay. So we're left with 2.371. So we'll mark this. We can pick this. We can pick 2, right? We're left with 0.371. So we can pick 1. Okay. And then 0.5, we can pick 0.5 because it's bigger than 371. Can we pick this? Yes. Now we have 1 to 1, right? And if you pick this, this becomes negative. Do you follow? So we pick this. We have 0.05. This we can still pick this. Okay. We just take note that it's not negative or it's still greater than 0. It becomes 0, we stop anyway. And we pick this. Do you follow? No? So what's our final answer? 1001. Tatlo. Let's compare it. So our final answer is 1001010. Okay? Basta 1010 yung last. This is 1010. That's correct, no? And then that's so our final answer is 10001010.011. May 0 pang isa, 0111. Okay, because we have a 0 here. Okay, so we stop because we are on the 6th binary place. We have the same answer. Okay, take note. Pareho ang answer natin, no? Okay, do you follow? That's correct, no? So I'm going to upload this as method 3. Okay. Okay. Any questions so far? Our final answer was recorded. So what's our final answer? 11001.01101. Okay. We have the same answer here. 11001. Okay. 11001. 0.01110. Okay. You have the same answer. Any questions? No? Yes, you can use any method during the test. But I'd like you to use this because this is the fastest way. But you can use any. And then you pass your solution in Excel. Okay, I will give you a part to pass the solution for. Okay, The next meeting, I'd like you to take the practice test. And then we will, can we take up the, hanggang anong oras ba tayo? Hanggang 11, di ba? Nandito lang muna tayo, no? We'll take up a new topic by next meeting. Okay? Next meeting, we'll discuss subtraction. Okay? Dito na tayo sa subtraction. What I'd like you to do is do the practice exercise first. No? Okay. Ito. The first practice exercise. And then we'll do subtraction and representation of negative numbers. After which we will have a second formative test. So you will pass your solution later on a different as an assignment. Okay. Any questions so far? Any other questions? Okay. I'll be waiting for next week. I'm subject to quarantine because I have been kasali ako sa contact tracing, unfortunately. So I'll be subject to do a swab by Monday or Tuesday. But anyway, we'll still be holding classes, no? Not unless I'm just quarantined at home. Not unless I'm going to turn positive. So you will have a 2-week vacation, but hopefully not, no? I'll be scheduled for swabbing by Monday or Tuesday. The city health has already called me. Okay. Any questions? Okay. I have no symptoms now. I was just involved in the contact tracing because I have made contact with somebody who got some symptoms. Okay. And the contact and the swab test takes very long. I have scheduled my swab test last August 22, and then I was informed this morning that I will be swabbed by Monday. So imagine, no, if you were positive, you could have passed away anyway. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay. So I will not introduce a new topic. Hanggang dito lang muna tayo na. Okay. So if you have no questions, we will dismiss this class early today. So did I miss anyone? Okay. Just run down briefly. Narca. Run down briefly. Alcantara. Next time, please log in with your last names first so that it will be easy for me. No? Although many of you have logged in correctly. No? Buwalan is here.
Yes, sir.
That's correct. Kalubag is not here. Chang. Desena. Isyar. Torres, I think. I don't. Gutera has been absent for a long time. I'll check if he has taken the quiz. Lim. Mabano. Mabano, are you there? Wala, no? Mercado.
Present.
Mercado. Nakamatsu. Navarez. Perez. Perez is here. Perez. Simon. Valmoria. Zog. Okay, so thanks everyone now. Thank you everyone. We'll still, I believe we'll still see each other on Tuesday, okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Stay safe po.
Thank you.